Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to find viral stories for your blogs that you can share on Facebook. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lester Diaz, and in this channel we talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, and everything in between. So if you're new, consider subscribing. Alright guys, so this is something that I'm going to start doing now, and it's a Q&A style videos where you guys get to submit your questions and I get to try to answer them as best as I can in a video. And you can do that by just simply leaving your questions in the comment section below. You can also send me a direct message on Instagram. If you're not following me there, you can do that, so you can send me any questions that you want. So this is one of the most popular questions that I get a lot, and it's about how do I find viral stories for my blogs? How do I actually go and find news stories that I can use in my blogs to share on Facebook that allow me to make more money and get more traffic? So this is something that I no longer do, mainly because I outsource much of my content for my blogs, and I have trained my people on how to find those viral news stories, and they know exactly where to go and how to find them, and they actually get to pick the stories and publish the stories on my blogs. So it's completely automated for me at this point. You can definitely do this. Once you start making $50 per day, $100 per day, you can definitely automate 50% of your business, where you don't have to write every single piece of content that goes on your blog. You can hire and outsource someone else, freelancers, to write the content for you, to research the content, and even actually schedule the content on social media, on Facebook, so you don't have to worry about that. Basically, your job will be to just monitor whatever it is that is going on and make sure that all the pieces of the puzzle are working together, that you're actually making money, and the content that is being published, it's good content and it's not being copied from somewhere else, and it's unique, and it actually brings value to the audience of that blog. So I'm going to show you 3 sources that I still use today in order to find out exactly what's going on in the news world when it comes to any category. It doesn't matter if it's technology, politics, entertainment, whatever that is. I'm going to show you my favorite top 3 sources to find viral stories that you can republish on your blog, giving it your own unique spin, because you don't want to copy and paste from specific stories or news sites or blogs and just take that content and put it on your blog. What you want to do is just give it your own spin and make sure that you're simply taking that information, adding some value, some additional context, so you can add videos, pictures, and things like that to make it unique. And you're just taking that piece of content and you're just transforming that piece of content into something brand new that you know still works because it's proven to work on social media. So what I'm gonna do is dive into my computer, show you exactly one of my favorite tools that I personally use, my team actually uses in order to find those viral news stories. And I'm gonna show you 2 resources which I believe are the best 2 free resources that you can use to find out what's trending on the internet, and that way you can get some ideas and know exactly what type of content you should put on your blog in order to generate the most amount of traffic that you can. So with that said, let's jump into my computer. All right, so we're gonna start with my favorite tool when it comes to helping you find content that's trending online, and I'm talking about stories that are being shared thousands and thousands of times on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and things like that. So this is my favorite tool. It's called BuzzSumo, and it's not a free tool. You do have to pay, I think, about $99 per month is the cheapest plan that they have, but it's completely worth it if you are trying to find content that's trending online, that you want to find on any category for your blog. So this only applies if you have a blog that requires daily content on a specific topic. And mostly most of my blogs are news related blogs and in different niches, but basically they get updated daily with news articles and information. So I need to find daily content for those blogs. And in my experience, BuzzSumo is the best way to do that. As you can see, it updates automatically. It'll update with the latest trending news. And basically, you can research on different categories. So if I click on tech, you can see that the article will actually refresh and will find me the top performing stories in the last 24 hours for tech. You can also change the language and you can find stories in multiple languages. and that way it's going to tell you exactly the number of Facebook engagements on Twitter, Pinterest, and things like that, and that's going to give you an idea on what story should you write for your blog. So if you have a technology blog, for example, where you post daily content on tech news, then you would just come to the technology trending tab, and you can look up and you can find different stories that are trending for that specific category. You can utilize this, like I said, not to just copy. You don't want to do that because that's not going to help you. What you want to do is just take that story and you want to repackage that with new content, new information, new context, like videos, and you want to add some pictures and you want to give it your own spin to make it unique, so you're adding value. You're not simply just copying the news source from somewhere else. You can even research by country. You can find the top trending stories by a specific country. You can see business here, video, fashion, or everything. If you click on everything, it'll just try to find out exactly what are the top trending things that are happening online right now in the last 24 hours. As you can see, like this one, for example, this YouTube video has 86,000 shares on Facebook. So that's a lot of people watching this video. Also, this article by Forbes has 85,000 Facebook engagements. So you get the idea. Basically, you get to get all that information summarized instead of you having to just go out there and visit every single news source or trying to figure out what are the top news stories of the day, instead of just using just something like this to find out and just go straight into creating that content. Now, it does have some additional features. For example, you can use the Facebook analyzer or the content analyzer. Basically, you can research and you can type specific things that you want to search for, and it'll tell you exactly how many shares, how much Facebook engagement, how many Twitter retweets it has. You only get this with paid plans, and like I said, I think the cheapest plan is like $99 per month. But if you have a blog where you're required to publish at least 5-10 pieces of content every single day because you're trying to get as much traffic as you can, then I would say that this is a good investment because it's gonna make it a lot easier for you to find viral stories for your blog. Now, if you don't have a lot of money and you're simply looking for ideas on what's trending online, then Google News is my best second source. You're not gonna get the detailed stats on how many shares on Facebook and things like that, but you're gonna get an idea on what's trending or what are the top headlines for the day on specific categories. If we go to technology, just to give you an example, you can see that the top news stories in the last few hours, and even though you don't have exactly the number of shares on Facebook, on Twitter, you don't have those stats, you still can get a good idea on what's happening online. So Google News is a free source that you can use. You can also do for entertainment, science, health. So you can do this by language as well. And best of all, it's free. When I started online, I didn't have the budget to actually invest into tools like BuzzSumo. So I would go to Google News and try to find out what are the top stories, and I'll try to create the best type of content that I could using those top stories from Google News. When it comes to blogging on a news article, it doesn't matter if you're the first one. You just want to be getting traffic from the top stories of the day. You want to be able to get the top stories of the day for your niche. So if you have a blog about technology, business, or entertainment, or science, or health, or whatever that is, or sports, then you want to be able to get the top story of the day. You want to make sure you have that, because if you don't have that, then you're missing out on traffic. The next one is Google Trends, and this is another tool provided by Google, completely free, which you can use to find out what are the stories that are ranking on the web when it comes to people sharing those stories and what's trending online. So this is more if you want to look for specific things that are trending by state, by country, by topic. And if we go down, you can see recently trending right here, 200,000+ searches, Fox Sports, and you can get an idea on the things that are trending on that specific day. And this could be really useful if you take that information and you want to create something related to your blog. Of course, you want to make sure that it's related to the topic of your blog. If you don't have a sports blog, you don't want to, add sports related news to that blog. You want to stick to your niche, because what you want to do is you want to share the stories that are trending online to an audience that's actually interested in that story. So use these tools as a way for you to find out what are the things that are trending online. How can you benefit from that by creating content that people are searching for on the web that is trending on Facebook? And if you don't have the money or resources, you can definitely use Google News and Google Trends to find out exactly what is the content that's going to drive the most traffic for your blog. Alright guys, so I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I want to do like a Q&A video. So if you have any questions whatsoever, it doesn't matter if it's about this, about blogging, YouTube, Facebook, whatever that is, just drop them in the comment section below. I'll choose the best ones and I'll put them in a video, in a Q&A style video for you guys. And I'll try and do my best to answer those questions and hopefully bring you guys more value. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, because I post videos like this every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.